Hello and welcome back to Tierra Querida. If this is going to be your first time skiing or it's been a while and you're not sure what you need to purchase, keep on watching and I'll give you some tips as to what you need. Okay, so if you're looking for the very basics, this is going to be the video for you. I've done another video where I talk about some of your must-haves, and there are more a little bit extras and there are some must-haves, but this one will be about what you need, the bare minimum that you need for your ski trips. Okay, so the first thing that you want to get is a base layer. That can be any long sleeve shirt that you may have, preferably something that's a little bit thicker, maybe some wool or fleece or just a thermal long sleeve shirt. That way, you know, if you are always really cold, you want something that's a little bit on the warmer side. For me, I'm typically cold, so I do like to have a fleece or a thermal long sleeve shirt. Once you got your base layer, you're gonna want to get a lighter jacket. Personally, I like to do maybe a hoodie, especially if it's not too cold. That way I don't overheat. Keep in mind that you don't want to over layer and you also don't want to under layer. Make sure you're checking the weather, checking wind speeds, because that will make you feel a little bit cold, especially because when you're going down the slopes, you do tend to go a little bit faster and the wind will just feel a lot more colder. I like to carry or wear a base layer light jacket like a hoodie, and then also a Omni-Tech waterproof jacket. I have used a North Face jacket before that was a rain jacket, but it was really thin. It didn't really keep me warm for a long time, even if I wore a thicker second layer. It just wasn't as fun for me. So check the Columbia website or any outlet store or an REI website or physical store, and you probably can find it there. In terms of pockets for your jackets, I personally like to find some that have a couple pockets as well. Sometimes I don't care to have my pass or my cards in my bottom pockets in my pants, so I will go with a jacket that has, maybe some of them have like a pocket right here, a zipper, so you can put your pass there. You don't have to worry about trying to put them in your bottom pockets or inside pockets. And then also try to look for one that has an inside pocket inside the jacket. That way I can put my phone there and it doesn't die as fast. We're gonna move over to your bottoms. I personally only do a pair of leggings or fleece leggings and then my ski pants. Waterproof for sure. Water resistant has worked okay for me, but I prefer to just go straight waterproof. I also wear the Columbia ones and they've worked out fine for me. I really like them. They have a decent amount of pockets, which has been very helpful because when you're getting scanned or your pass is getting scanned, they always ask you to separate your ski pass and then your cards and IDs and anything like that, and just put them in two different pockets. So another tip, make sure when you're buying ski pants, they have a good amount of pockets. You want one for your pass, its own pocket, and then other one for your ID and cards, and then probably one for your phone. Keep in mind that the Omni-Tech technology or anything that, you know, in that world, it's not a requirement or it's not something that's a necessary thing when you're looking for your pants. Just want to try to find something that's going to keep you warm. It's nice to have, but I'm sure there's plenty of other options out there that don't have the technology and they work perfectly fine. Just search online, look at reviews, and go in store and try them on if that makes you feel better. I know I personally like to try things on, so just look for what you think will work with your budget and also will work for your body. They do sell some socks that are targeted just for your ski boots, but I personally like to just buy some that I find at Costco. They're the thick avalanche socks and they're really comfortable and keep my feet warm and they work just fine. So it's up to you. Just check them out, see what you can find. Okay, I would also suggest that you purchase a pair of goggles. They can get a little bit pricey, but you can also find some good deals. I've found some that are like 50 bucks at some of the ski shops that I've gone to or just on Amazon. They help keep your eyes from getting dry or just getting some stuff in them. I had LASIK a couple years ago, so goggles for me are part of my basic package of things that I need to carry with me when I go skiing because they do get dry and it's just not a good time. I hate having to stop and pull up my little eye drops and put some on. Yeah, if you had surgery, I'd suggest you get a pair of goggles. So I've mentioned a helmet in a must-haves video, but I want to bring it up again in this video because I just can't stress enough how important they are. They protect your head, they're not heavy or uncomfortable, and it just gives you a little bit of sense of security that way in case you do fall and you hit your head, you just have a barrier protecting your head, and hopefully it decreases your likelihood of getting a head injury. I've had a concussion before, not from not wearing a helmet, but they're just not fun. And if I can wear a helmet, I will wear a helmet. I mean, I haven't had a reason not to wear a helmet, so I encourage you to wear a helmet anytime you go skiing and protect your head. Okay, so another thing that I would consider a basic now is a ski mask. I went a couple years without wearing one and it was fine, but my nose and my lips tend to get chapped from the cold. So just this past season, I decided to invest in one. I purchased one. It's worked out fine. I got a pair of two from Costco and they were like maybe 20 bucks. So they don't have to be super pricey, but they do help keep you warm and just give you an extra layer of protection for your skin. Okay, now for your actual gear to ski or snowboard. I would suggest that you maybe rent for the first time or two and see what kind of length you like. When you rent them, they'll give you a suggestion, and then depending on how much experience you have will depend on the type of ski that you do get or they do suggest. They I have gone to a shop where I actually wasn't comfortable wearing longer skis and I wanted short ones. They kind of gave me a hard time, but I just kind of pushed back and was like, listen, this is what I like and what I feel comfortable with. And, they were kind enough to say, all right, what feels good to you. So make sure that you maybe give them a chance at first. And then if you don't like it, just the next time try something a little bit different that you may feel comfortable with. What you get, again, will just depend on your experience and what you're comfortable with. Alright, so that is all for your ski basics. I hope that this was helpful to you, and if you did find it helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it to friends that are going out to ski for their first time or not too sure what to get. If you have any questions about what to get or what I would recommend, leave a comment and I will answer with my recommendations or thoughts. Again, thank you for watching and have a good day or night wherever you are.